There we go. Doggone, very first cast. Very first cast out here. Very first cast. Swiped at it. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Oh, he came off. Came off though, came off. Very first cast that he came off. Should probably grab the net. That is awesome. Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to One Cast Fishing. You saw my very first cast there. I hooked into. It was about a 2.5 pounder on this ledge out here, but I didn't have my net out. I was so excited to get it back here at Jordan Lake. I haven't been out here all year long. Actually, I've been fishing for really a couple months because, well, you run your own tackle business, right? You got to make a lot of products. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't been able to fish very much. So you figure, getting out of the Army, running a fishing business, I'd fish more, but that's definitely not the case. But with that said, out here in Jordan Lake, it is, well, it's not officially summer, but water's in the 80s. These fish are offshore. At least what folks have been telling me. This is my favorite time to catch them. Right now, I'm running a couple history spots. We're gonna go to the next one, see if they're still here, and then maybe try to find some new spots today. So stay tuned, and let's go catch them. There we go. Come on. Come here. There we go. Oh, he threw the shaky head. Man, starting off a bad day here. He threw the shaky head. I was just dragging that shaky head on the bottom. Oh, my worm's still there though. Good thing I got a floating worm. Come here. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get it. There we go. That's a good fish. Stay down, whatever you are, stay down, don't jump. Oh my God, this is a Jordan Lake monster. This is a Jordan Lake monster. Jordan Lake monster. Come here, stay on. I jerked that crankbait really hard down there on that ledge. And she slammed it. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, no, come here, in the net. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. How big is this fish? Could this maybe be a PB? Oh, he's caught in the net here. Caught in the net. Oh. Caught in the net. Come on out. Give me a second, folks. Caught in the net here. This is that fish right here. Absolute monster, absolute monster. You know what we do? We gotta weigh this baby. God, could it be a PB? I don't know. 815 is what I gotta beat. It's been a while since I caught one this big. Let's zero it out. Nope. There we go. Let's find out. Nope. 710 though. 710. Absolute tank out here. Absolute tank. Absolute tank. I'm gonna drop her in the live well for a few minutes, see if I can get some water in her, get a picture with her, and get her back. So, and then we'll cast some more. Let's do it. So what was I using right there, folks? Sexy Shad or Chartreuse Sexy Shad 5XD Luz BB1 Abu Garcia cranking rod. And what I did is I made a long cast out there. I cranked it down. I'm sitting here on a ledge. I cranked it down. And then when I got to the bottom, I'm jerking it really hard on those rocks. And that, it floated up, bouncing off that rock. And man, she took it. That's why we do this. That is why we do this. Fish on. Fish on, stay down. Stay down. This one's not as big. Not as big. Not as big as all. Stay down. Come on. Solid fish though. Absolutely solid fish. Probably a 3-pounder. We'll weigh this one too. We'll weigh this one. Crankbait. I found them where they're out on this ledge here. Oh, maybe not 3, 2.5, 2.5. But getting in the boat here. Getting in the boat. Oh. Let's see. I'm always getting it hung up in the net here, but better get it hung up in the net than lose the fish. weigh this one here. I'm gonna say 2.5. Kind of keep track of the weight here and see what this ends up being, but definitely not as good as the last. Ooh. He almost went back in the lake. 0 out here. Okay, 2 pounds 9 ounces. Not bad, not terrible. Not terrible. Puts me over 10 for the day already with 2 fish. Let's get him back in the water. Glad to be out here fishing again. This is a blast, absolute blast. Oh, oh, are you still on? You ran with it. You ran with it. Talk about a hit there. Talk about a hit. Oh my Lord, that was, it ran with it. So they're still down there. There's some big ones still there. There we go. There we go. Oh, stay down. It's been a while. It has been a while. This camera's dead. Hooked into a decent, oh, decent fish right here. Decent fish for sure. Yes, sir. Come here. Oh, 4.5, 5, 4.5 or 5 on the shaky head. Calm down, calm down. There we go. Maybe 4. You know what we do. Let's weigh it though. Let's weigh her. Decent fish. All right, we're zeroed out here. Let's find out. 3.5. 3.5. That's a solid fish. A 3.5, a 2.9, and a 7.10 today. There we go. Man, that tail has been all cut up there. Look at that. Let's see if we can catch a couple more here. Woo! All right, folks, so I just caught that last fish on the shaky head here. This is a Z-bait ribtail worm, I think is what it's called. It's my last pack. I'm to order some more. So kind of give you guys a little update with everything that's going on here. It's been tough after I caught those fish this morning. I ran some old spots, then grabbed some new spots, tried to fish a little bit, and no takers. And came up here to Stinky Creek, making my way back towards the boat ramp. This, you can see behind me, right, there's this island here, but there's this point that runs all the way out here. And community hole, I didn't have a lot of success here last year, but I have, you know, in the past. And I graphed over it. Wasn't any fish up on the hump here. And I then went ahead and fished the main point over here, and then kind of fished the grass, throwing the shaky head up in the grass and pulling off the to the first break, because sometimes that works in June. But anyway, I was about to come out of here and I graphed back over it, this hump here, and there was some activity up on top. So I figured, okay, I'd be remiss if I didn't fish it. Cast the shaky head out there and got that 3.5 pounder to bite. So there's still some more activity up there. We'll keep dragging the shaky head along and see if we can't get any more bites. So I'm leaving the spot right behind me where you just saw me catch that 3.5 pounder. I didn't have any more fish there. I had a couple fish pick up the bait, or tap it, tap that worm. Probably white perch down there would be my guess, but no more bass. You know, it's kind of a typical day out here on Jordan and the Piedmont Lake. So I'm talking Falls and Harris as well. I'm not dialed in. It's been about 2 months since I fished, and then I haven't been on Jordan all year, right? And I've had what, 6 bites today, 3 in the boat, 2 that I lost, and that other one on the crankbait that swiped at it. You know, in the summertime on these lakes, you're looking for 7 or 8 bites, and hopefully you land them all. A lot of big fish in the lakes, as you saw. I mean, those 7 bites could leave in the 30 pounds, but it can be slow, and you gotta find your spots, and you can't always rely on history. Again, some of the history spots I did today haven't worked out. I've been trying to find some new stuff. So there's a couple other spots I'm gonna check out on the way back towards the boat ramp and hopefully fish it. So stay tuned. I graphed a couple spots. The fish there were not up on the structure. They were off suspended. So I didn't even stop to fish them, but there was fish around them. So at some other point, right, when the timing's right, I can go catch them there. I'm fishing this community hole right now, this roadbed down by Post Ridge. That's why I put in this morning. So there's not a lot of fish up on the roadbed right now. Most of the fish are off suspended, but there's a couple up there. So I figured I'd cast around for a few minutes. Might get lucky here before we call it a day. So stay tuned. I do have a fish on. I thought I was hung up and he came straight to the surface. Well, sometimes you do get lucky. Back on the crankbait. There we go. Probably another one about the same size. I'll weigh him and let you guys know in a second. I won't bore you guys with the camera there. He ain't big. But he ain't that big. Probably about the same. Again, I'll weigh him here for you guys. Just released him back. He weighed 2.8. So my smallest fish so far today. But did get lucky. Maybe we'll get another one here. There we go. There we go. Come here. Come here. Come here. That one feels quite a bit better. Nah, it's about the same. Oh, he's small. 1.5 pounds. Let's just call it that. He's small. Little guy here. All right. Well, at least that's 5 at the boat. Put a limit in the boat about noon, so I mean I can't complain there. Can't complain. Let me grab my pliers and get him back loose. I'm heading back to the truck here. I'm about to load that boat up. Man, I don't know what happened to those storms, but they haven't showed up yet. It's hot out. I think I got sunburnt on my feet because I didn't put sunscreen on and I'm wearing flip-flops, but that's okay. But I'm gonna consider it a successful day fishing. You know why? I put 5 in the boat. I had a limit. It's about 12:30, so in the tournament I have a couple more hours to figure them out a little better. I will say I did the math for you guys, 15 pounds even with those 5 fish. If I would have caught one of those other 2.5 pounders, I was a good angler and I did that, then I would have had 16.5 pounds. So not a bad day, not a massive bag whatsoever, but I'll take it for not being out fishing really in 2 months and not being on Jordan all year long. The fish are where they're supposed to be right now. The water's about 83, 84 degrees. It's June. They're where they're supposed to be. They're offshore. They're 10 to 12 feet of water on ledges, humps, and points. So if you're in the Piedmont area, North Carolina, go fish it. Understand you may only get a few bites, but that one bite can be massive. That 7-pound, 10-ounce big girl, that was a lot of fun this morning. That made this whole trip worth it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys out in the water again soon.